This is my client Kaylee. She's had these nails on just over 4 weeks. She's ready to take them off and get a new set right back on. So here I am using my 5-in-1 drill bit from Kiara Sky to gently take off the gel polish. I'm using it at a speed of 9 or 10,000 RPMs. For this method, you want to be very careful not to hit the nail plate. I like to do this by only drilling down to the clear gel base coat that's underneath, as well as using a very light hand throughout the entire process. If there are some areas of the gel polish that are in hard to reach places, or you just don't want to risk hitting her nail plate, then that's totally fine, just leave it where it is. The next step will provide a more gentle way of removing the polish. Before I move on to that next step, I like to have 90 to 95% of the gel color off of the nail. As you can see, when I first approach a nail to remove the gel polish, I like to start with the left and middle side of the nail. This is because I am right-handed and those are the easiest spots to get to. Then I go into the harder parts such as the right side and cuticle area. Now that removing all of that gel polish is done, I'm going to give her a good dust off, and then I'm going to push back her cuticles to expose any growth so that it's easier to get to with my e-file. For this next step, I am using a medium grit sanding band at 5,000 RPMs. You can go lower than this speed, but I would definitely not go higher. Personally, I like to start by going around the cuticle area with the tip of the sanding band, then feathering it across the rest of the nail. During this step, you also really do not need to apply any pressure. Honestly, you want to apply even less pressure than you were when you were taking off the gel polish, because this is the natural nail. You don't want to risk damaging it by applying more pressure than you need. You want to barely be tapping the nail with the sanding band. For this set of nails, Kaylee requested an almond shape, so that's what I'm doing here. I am taking my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file and going around each and every nail to shape it into an almond. Some of the nails were a little bit shorter than I would have liked, but to help with this, I really go into those corners and try to taper them in to give the best possible almond effect. After the filing is done, I'm going in with my cuticle nippers. Usually I do this after working with the sanding band, but because she has a break in one of her nails, I decided to clip it off after I was done with shaping to help keep any strength intact so that the whole nail didn't rip off. When I am using the cuticle nippers, my rule of thumb is to only nick off skin that is very obviously dead. Anything else I will leave on and use another drill bit if I have to, or if it looks fine, then it will just stay on. Once all of the cuticle prep is done, I am going in with Young Nail Swipe on a manicure brush and cleaning up each nail. After that, I am going to fix the broken nail by using Kiara Sky Jelly Tips Builder Gel, and I'm just going to apply it over the broken area of the nail, using some extra on the place where there is no nail at all. Then I'm going to use a cleanup brush to clean it up and then feather out the excess product on the nail plate.